How's it going, ladies and bruisers? I'm Bobby Sixkilla. Welcome back to Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Now, I left you on a cliffhanger in the last episode before we walked into the Kingmaker trials, so we're going to walk on in and get them started. Hopefully, we can do this alright. And get ourselves a Kingmaker. And then what? I don't know. Puzzles, perhaps? Here? I don't know. Where am I? Behold the trial of knowledge. This story, like any other, is possessed of a beginning, a middle, and an end. Trace the trails of this tale to pass the trial. Or go back on thyself and fail. Would that be where the story begins? Trial of knowledge. Approach beginnings and select begin the trial to start. The aim is to follow the story in the correct order from the statue to statue until you reach the end. If you pass the statue checkpoint in the wrong order, you'll fail the trial and have to start over. You'll need to read the story carefully and work out which part comes next. You may come across wheels which turn the statue next to them through 90 degrees. Apparently this may also have an important bearing on how the checkpoints work. What the fuck? If you think you went through the checkpoints in the right order but still didn't pass the trial, try checking the direction the statues are facing. Also, you notice that the tiles fall away as you walk over them, so you'll need to trace a single path without going back on yourself. What? That's nuts. Why is it so intense? Once upon a time, the world was ruled over by an evil dragon possessed of terrible power. A little boy from a little village, determined to rid the world of the dragon's misery and bring happiness back to all, set out to defeat the beast. At his touch, the magic wand handed down by his people, the people of his village, stirred to life, and thus he was granted the power of sorcery. Drawn by the call of the wand, a fairy came to the boy and befriended him. Together, the two of them set out on a great journey to save the world. Is that talking about the first game? When the trial begins, you'll notice some floating orbs above certain squares. You don't have to collect these, but if you do, you'll earn a bonus at the end. In other words, you do have to collect these, because if you don't, you suck. Fair enough. Ah. Alright. Read the tale more carefully, but I don't understand. How would the tail help me? Oh. I see, I see. So, boy, magic wand, fairy. Done with your taunting ass, taunting me like I'm a fucking wank. Now I know how to do it exactly right. So, fuck are you? Fuck are you? And we got all the bonus orbs. Suck a dick. Move on to the next. Let's do it. Together, the two of them set out on a great journey. Excellent. Now that's what the orbs were. Ooh, leather armor. See, now we're talking.
Yes!
The door, it's open. Alright, so seeing this is going to take me a while because I'm dumb as fuck. I'll probably be cutting out the failures. From now on, at the very least. But I'll leave the successes so you know how to do it most effectively yourself, if you want to. Guided by his friend the fairy, I'm not going to read this. The harpist, the pistolier, the wizard, the boy, and the monsters. I can't even tell what's what from here. Had it perfectly right, but I dropped out the exit. At least it's not one you have to fuck around slowly in. We're gonna have to take our time, we just motor through this shit. We'll go this way. Seems like the obvious thing to do. Grab that orb, then turn him. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll delete the failures, because it's not that bad, really. And we got all the bonus orbs, that's not that bad. Sweet. And it's definitely talking about the first game. Definitely. Six sensor, 3-leaf Soaraway, and Warlock's wand. Getting some decent gear here.
Yes!
The door, it's open. Looks like if you get the very last one, you get a piece of gear. Whoa, is this the last one then? Okay, wizard, pistolier, harper, soldier, fairy, boy. Wizard, pistolier, harper, soldier, fairy, boy. Are you fucking serious right now? Okay, there will definitely be cuts in here after all. This particular one has taken me about 50 million fucking years to figure out, like a dumbass. But I pretty much got it down now. I got it down pat. Including getting all the fucking bonus orbs. Turn this. Turn you. Turn you again. Turn you again. And away we go. I just don't know what to do after the fairy. Because the fairy fucks everything up. Like an asshole. Grab that. Trigger that. Good. Turn you to face the tower. The dragon turns to face the boy. I see. That's what I did wrong. The dragon's facing the wrong way. I didn't even know he was part of it. I thought he was just the fucking... the bridge to get around. Okay, we did it. Another chapter? Are you serious? I don't want to keep doing the chapter. I don't want to do this anymore. This is too hard. Nice, the dragon's dead and the world lived happily ever after, okay? Fuck. Let's do a might test instead. I'm better at fighting than I am at braining. I don't do brain. Thy knowledge is proven.
Oh.
Is that how I'm supposed to leave, I wonder? So we are done. Good. Boom. Brain's proven. At least enough to be king. Where am I? It's awfully high up. The trial of courage awaits. Draw thy sword, vanquish the foe before thee. Can I equip gear? I can. I mean, how brainy do you have to be king? Let's be honest. I mean, to begin with, they were like, well, president's the same thing as king, pretty much. So I only have to be as smart as Donald Trump, and I'm there, you know? That shouldn't be too hard. Alright, let's move in. Oh, save point. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. Oh my god. At least I got these higgledy-piggledies with me. Whoa. Minotaur. Thog. Metal tester.
Your help.
Waste him.
I'm counting on you.
Waste him. Piece of cake. Boss boots. My favorite kind of boots.
Evan.
You did it. I did. Come on, I want another fight. There was 3 rounds of knowledge. Give me 3 rounds of fight.
Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum, thou hast proven thyself worthy. A Kingmaker shall be thine.
Wow. What?
Oh! Ta-da!
What?
So, where is it?
Oi! Don't be here, man!
What's with this little guy? Is he a monster?
Oh, the cheek!
Oh, that's charming, that is. Monster indeed. I'd be a flippin' kingmaker, ain't I? Cool, you lot don't half know how to hurt a bloke's feelings.
Hello?
So you're my kingmaker?
That's right, man.
That's right. That I am, Sunshine. Name's Lofty. Lovely to meet you and all that. So you even passed the trial with flying colours, it looks like. Which means you can become king again, right?
You went wrong there.
It does indeed. You have my full permission to rule over a realm of your very own. Thank you. I'm sorry if I seem ungrateful, it's just I was expecting someone grander.
Okay.
Course, stab me right in the heart, why don't you? The nerve! I'll have you know I look very grand indeed when I have a mind to. Not at the moment, like, but anyway. It's time to make our bond official. You got anything on you we can swear a pact over? It'll become a sacred treasure of your kingdom. So don't be giving me weapons all caked with monster blood or anything like that, yeah?
Oh,
Oh, of course, I completely forgot. Sounds as if my sword and wand won't do. Let me see. Come on, man. I haven't got all day.
ah,
What about the stick? Tidy, right, let's... Hang on.
Really?
A stick? He wants to make our sacred bond over a flippin' stick? You one, you were. Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Looks like a nice sturdy one, at least. Yeah. Okay. Here goes. Hold up your royal twig. He reminds me of Yangus
Come on.
from Dragon's Quest VIII. I love Yangus. He's my favourite. I wish Yangus was our kingmaker, that'd be awesome.
There's beautiful. Righto, my turn. And that's us joined forever!
good.
And now pronounce us king and kingmaker. May the king's bond that now binds us remain thick and lustrous till death do us part. The king's bond, huh? Doesn't look very thick to me.
Crikey!
Well, I've only just made it, didn't I? When it Evans by your kingdom gets going, it'll soon fatten up. We'd better start building our kingdom right away. That's the spirit, man. Flip, I almost forgot. I got something else amazing to give you, innit? Something amazing? That's right, man. You get a load of this little beauty. Tactic tweaker. What is it, some kind of stone tablet? No, man, not just some kind of stone tablet. A stone tablet containing the almighty power of me, your kingmaker. Or at least, I like to call it the tactic tweaker. Just as Lofty says, the tweaker is a very special stone tablet that can have all kinds of interesting effects on how you do battle. You can access it from the main menu. If you can get it set just right, every battle you come across will be a breeze, man. Just so you know, we have no idea what you're on about. Pah, fine. We'll just have to fiddle around with it, innit? Soon you'll figure out what's what.
Alright.
Alright, we've done what we came here to do. Let's get back to the Sky Pirates base. Is this our home now? Talk about a refreshing breeze. There's Brayson. Alright, let's go and let the boss know we're back. So is that what we have to do as well? That's our mission too? So is it actually kingdom building in this? So it's sort of like Dark Chronicle then, or Dark Cloud. I love the kingdom building mechanics in those games. They're amazing.
Ahoy there.
You made it back in one piece, eh, lad? And by the look of your face, you didn't come home empty-handed. No, this is my Kingmaker, Lofty. Ah, is it indeed? He's a little, ain't he?
Oi!
Says you, shorty. Alright, you scurvy dogs, make ready for a feast. These king-bacon swabs here deserve a celebration. A feast, boss, truly.
Ah!
Yahar! I love making pirate noises, it's my
That
favourite.
night, the Sky Pirates celebrated Evan and his friends' success into the wee small hours. They all agreed that Evan was a fine young man indeed, and that he would make an even finer king. And then, morning came.
Look, the sun's coming up. It's morning already?
Gosh.
Evan? You mean to become king of this here world, is that not so?
Yes?
Well now, there's a thing. I see something in you. And I'm not the only one.
What are you doing?
The men of Cloudcoil Canyon do hereby swear fealty. We serve you now, your majesty.
Gosh.
So it was that the very Sky Pirates who had once sworn to take Evan's life now swore to devote their own lives to serving him. And with this fledgling following, he took his first steps on the long road to ruling the world.
You seem pleased.
I am. It all happened just as you said it would. I met lots of new people and made lots of new friends. Perhaps I really can keep my promise to Nella.
So you really are going to rule the world then? You don't do things by halves, do you? But building a kingdom is hard work, and building a great kingdom is even harder. It's not going to be easy.
I know that. But I'm going to try. I have to.
Spoken like a true leader. You'll be meeting a lot more people soon, Evan. You have to listen to them, all of them, and you have to remember the things they tell you. It will make you a better king.
I'll try my best.
Sorry, I'm talking as if I know everything again. But I'm right, I think. I trust the person who taught me all of this more than anyone else in the world, and so should you. Until next time, Evan, goodbye.
But... oh.
Save. I didn't know you wanted to take over the whole fucking world. That seems a bit intense, doesn't it? Bit much? Bit over the top? Yeah, a little bit. Well, that's us signed up for our life of servitude. But we can't very well up sticks and have every man, woman, and child among us sitting after a king who don't even have a kingdom yet.
Yeah.
And we can't just run off and leave the base empty either.
Oi!
What are you two talking about? Oh, we're just discussing the fact that we need to look for a suitable piece of empty land if we're going to start building our new kingdom. Arr, now that'd be an awful pain in the neck, wouldn't it? Why, you could just raid a village somewhere. Start up with that as your basin.
No.
We're not pirates, understand? Alright. Keep your hair on. Old Batu's just having a bit of fun with you. Anyway, if we're gonna build a kingdom, we're gonna need a good spot. Location is everything. Cool, look at Roland's face. Talk about serious. That's because we're having a serious conversation. But I suppose he does look a little stern. A new nation is like a tiny, defenseless animal. By which I mean, inside to be swallowed up by the first predator that comes along. The only way for it to grow is to put itself somewhere out of harm's way, anywhere else, and you'll be overrun before you know it. So what kind of place do we need to look out for then? Someplace difficult to invade, for sure, and with plenty of natural resources. If you got both, you got a chance. Someplace like... right here.
Evan and his motley crew of would-be kingdom builders turned their gaze eastward to the Heartlands. These verdant plains were as yet unclaimed by any nation. But would they prove a fitting place for Evan's promised kingdom? Chapter 3. The Town That Tempted Fate.
The Heartlands aren't too far away. Straight down the mountain and past the ruins. Can we fly there?
Well, no.
Well, no. It ain't exactly we can't fly there. But it's the Windsor Cloud Coil Canyon that set old Skimmers a soaring sea. Beyond the bounds of the valley, things can get a mite hairy. I see. I think I prefer to walk.
Listen here.
Going by land ain't necessarily much safer, lad. There's a gaggle of bandits been bothering folks down around the ruins of late. Bandits versus pirates, huh? Sounds like quite the showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, and loads of them as well. It won't be pretty. But we'll have to go mob-handed. We've a couple of halfway decent leaders and men among our number. Fetch that pair of numbskulls, will you, girlie? The two that killed us, yeah.
Boss.
You rang, boss.
No, listen here.
We're about to set up a new kingdom down there in the Heartlands, lads. And we'll be needing to smash our way through a bandit or two to get there. Which is why you and your men will be joining us. Arr, a battle. Sure, it's been long enough. A scrap, boys, at last. Yar.
Huh?
What are you doing here, Gerald? I've only sat here for a pair of scurvy dogs. Sorry, boss. Fancy to peek at this brave new world the boys building us all. The more the merrier, right, Evan? Of course. Well, if it's alright with the lad here, it's alright with me. Just be sure you make yourself useful here. Aye, aye, boss. Cool.
Listen here.
Now listen, I'll be fighting beside you from here on out, lad. I'll leave the tactical tinkerings to you. But just shout if you need anything, if it ain't doing as you need me to be.
I'll be counting on you.
Thank you, Batu. We'll be counting on you. So the Cloud Snake himself is part of the team now, huh? We couldn't ask for a more formidable ally than that. Alright then, looks like it's time to head for the Heartlands. And it looks like it's time to wrap the episode up because it has run on a little bit long again. But we got ourselves a Kingmaker. Not extremely impressive, but he's still a Kingmaker, so... you know, that's what matters, right? And now we're officially a king because we have a Kingmaker, even if he's not that impressive. But yeah, we're going to head off and maybe we'll start building the kingdom in the next episode. I don't know. Hopefully. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.